Yes or no? That's all I want to know.
Well, according to Kyle, yes. Void.
Yeah.
Levels, you cannot afford to mess up one, and especially in a game where there's going to be these meepos breathing down your neck. The pressure will be on to a maximum. We'll see if EG can cut it against it, but it is really commit to the jungle, and then that space can continue to be there for Abed to soak in the levels in this mid lane, uncontested.
Yapzor will soak experience, though, at least against that, to counteract a bit for Secret. So Nisha, he's going to get full jungle farm, and Yapzor is going to be pretty happy. I mean, Yapzor is always happy when he's able to take a farm lane.
Maybe down bottom. Natsu, they're going on him. He has the cold embrace back up from Puppey, so the burst of crit won't bring him down immediately. Nice dodge off the impetus hit, and now Matsu is even looking to try and turn and run down. Crit spells, they are on cooldown. He gets the burst under the heel. It will keep him alive, does finally fall, but he got his first blood, and Ramses does go down to the supports of Secret.
If he doesn't mischief dodge, he is dead before that. Bottom side of the jungle, one in the other side of the jungle, and one even watching if any rotations do happen. So they've covered their bases, but now top, bottom.
They're going to get Ramses. Fly tries to TP in to help out, but he won't be able to assist. And now with that TP, he's going to end up giving up his own life as well. Secret clean up the two of them down bottom. As these movements from the sky, there will always be that additional amount of burst to take Ramses down before he's able to rely on the sustain from his heal to keep him alive.
And Enchantress is one of those heroes that you can do okay versus Monkey King when you can dispel that, as we see there, dispelling the Jingu, but besides that, Monkey King is very good versus Enchantress.
He comes to the lane, the setup's there. Secret, it's starting to pace up the speed that they're playing at, and the chances that they're taking, they're looking very good. That quick kill down bottom, Nisha starting to set up on these early kills onto the Abed OD. Already the worries that were there from the draft, they're starting to show.
Absolutely.
This is not going to be an easy game at all for EG.
No, and the Monkey King too, like I was saying, he's a good hero in this game too. I mean, even though he's one of your opening picks, he's not very, I mean, he's versus some heroes that can be a little difficult for him, but he's just good versus majority of their draft too. If he gets Wukongs off, Enchantress melts very quickly. Same thing for the OD as well. You're not too worried about an untouchable as a Monkey King. Rotations are coming out, EG. Looking to want to peel the pressure away from their OD, away from their Void, by making a move down bottom here.
I mean, they know that Matsu is low on the mana. He's just got that one stick charge, so hasn't got the potential to use his full toolkit, so they can look to dive him. Looks like they don't want to try and fill it with the backup of the Wyvern. It's a little too risky to make the aggressive play there. They'll sweep back over to mid, where Yapzor is showing. Continues to soak up some of the farm here. It gets pushed in on the mid lane. But still, it really is. It's very hard for EG to make plays. Both of these supports are going to be able to respond on Secret's side and turn things around. And the cores, they're not easy to go on. All three of the cores having stuns. Now Zai with level 6, he has the Stampede. They've got a lot of counter plays and a lot of escape Secret. EG's only hope to really find a kill, it is going to be with that Chronosphere from Artur.
They're setting up for top. Yapzor is here with level 6 already.
And already the stop, the silence! A defensive factor will come out. Abed throws down the Sanity's Eclipse and nukes down Zai very low. Not enough to kill him. Abed has got the movement speed. Trying to get him with a couple of hits. He hasn't got the Arcane Orb skilled, so it's only the right click he can rely on, and it just isn't enough. The Sanities alone did not do it. He had to use the Astral to help out Arteezy. Maybe if Arteezy decided to lead him with the Chrono, they could have got that, but he wanted to hold on to it, and that does cost them the potential kill.
The attacks are so slow. One more. Will he throw the Boundless? He will.
He is. Crits in. Maybe with the impetus they can turn. Matsu in trouble. The heal's been dispelled and he's gone. So EG, they get the carry. Can they take anything else? They're looking towards Puppey. Arteezy's here. He's moving down, and he's going to throw the Chrono. No messing around here as he gets the vision, locks down the Wyvern in the tree line. And I do agree, that's just the way that EG goes in aggressively onto the Meepo. They're trying to see if they can do this and kill down Nisha with the back.
They just might be able to.
They can! The aggression pays off from Arteezy himself. He starts to pounce away. And see if Matthew wants to fight. He's toying around with the idea of committing with the Wukong. He goes for it, locks down Crit with the stun. Abed's here to help out Arteezy. Arteezy gets silent. He's in trouble. The Mystic Flare. Arteezy's dead. He cannot time walk away in time. The Cold Embrace keeps Matthew alive. EG is still trying to fight on despite the loss of their Void. Matthew nuked down low by the Purifying Flames. EG, they'll take down the Monkey King.
Nice aggressive plays coming in. They lose the Void though. And in the meanwhile too, Zai does just take the top tower. Nisha teleports mid. He says, I want nothing to do with bottom. EG look like they should be able to, if he's got his heads up plays and if he's in the right spot, he should be able to save a lot of the times, but still can be very difficult as we will see this pace definitely ramp up for Secret. Probably the Atos reveal right here.
There's the combo, Atos reveal, and goodbye Ramses. Yapzor off the back of
drawing these lines before is just keep lanes constantly shoved, keep lanes constantly pushed, because someone is gonna have to address them, and that's when you're just gonna be able to easy setup kills. Matumba stops the TP.
With Arteezy. Arteezy is gonna time walk in. He's gonna see if he can do this. He's got the chrono as well, if he wants to commit it for that extra bit of time, but he's not going to Nisha doing this one. The Sages, it's gonna be Secrets. With the rest of his team. If he finds it, as you can see, with at least one of the Meepos in range of his teammates, so backup will be inbound in an instant second. A nice find for him as well. Does pick up the Van Brace recipe, so more stats for himself on the Meepo if he wishes to go for it. As top side, taking a lot of damage from this impetus, but it's a little bit of a bait. Sets up Anisha to get him with the nets. Ramsey's backing away. He has got that buff of the hood, and with that in mind, Secret won't find any further lockdown onto him. So Ramses will live, starts to heal himself up. The tower's in trouble. They'll pop the fortification, EG.
Gonna have to play around it down here. Stun off the mark.
He's still got the blink and a TP crit. He'll get himself as deep as possible, but he gets him. The first net into the second. Nisha predicting the blink perfectly and immediately locking crit down, so there's no escape for the top.
Meepo with 25 armor. Zai 2000 HP with the pipe.
I'm gonna see crit walk into him. Zai not really targeting the go for. They tried to, but Zai with a quick blink, he dodges the avalanche. They turn, they nuke down crit. Arteezy jumps in with the time dilation again, not wanting to use the chrono on Zai. Back to farming it is, or at least Arteezy at the dust on Puppey. Puppey, he has the rest of his team heading over, so they've got to kill this quick. They're not going to get the chance to, though. The Winter's Curse now in the back. The Mystic Flare, Ancient Seal, crit Scott. Jump on Zai, the Who Stomp onto the two of them. They'll focus down the support, poof down Fly, and now turn towards Artur. His supports are gone. He'll have time warp back in a second. Another jump is there, but the E-Blade connects, slowing him down. Nisha can close the gap. He's got to use his BKB. He has to
find Fly, which they will see in a second. Zai does get the idea here. Puppey's in. Jumps in.
They get the boundless strike onto crit. Jump forward. They nuke him down. The Ancient Seal, the Wukong's command, it'll bring him low. Arbed tries to save him with the Astral, but they cannot get crit out of there. Secret just take away another life of Evil Geniuses as they push them away from this pit. Roshan will be respawning soon. And EG, it's still so immensely hard for them to take a team fight against Secret's lead. EG, they do spot Zai, but still it's who do you make the moves on right now? Crit, he's going to try to poke at Zai, will toss him back into Arteezy, but with the Who Stomp, Zai can start to step away. They'll throw a few impetuses out. Already on the back lines, they're forcing back the Tiny. Zai will live. The Glimmer Cape keeps him safe. And now Secret's ready to move in and try and punish them. They're onto him. The Void's in trouble. The False Post will help out a little bit. A quick time walk to get rid of some of the damage done. But Nisha could just continue to turn.
They're not even hurting him.
Damage. He falls low, but he still lives. Another time walk. Arteezy gets away. Wukong's command down. Arbed uses the BKB. Backs off. Zai does buy back. They were able to get something out of the CG. And they don't lose anything themselves, so all things considered, not the but Secret know there's no real pressure. They can continue to farm, and their heroes will naturally remain at a lead. Down in the jungle at the bottom, Ramses has been hunted out by Nisha. Do EG want to use anything to try and help him out? He'll try and force away. He's juking out some of these nets, but there's the follow-up from Yapzor. Two-man stop on the back line. They're in a lot of trouble. He goes in. He's going to commit with the Chronosphere. Is there any damage? There is.
He gets cursed
with the curse. Makes the whole Chrono useless. But on the back, he's trying to throw down the Sanity. Zai does get low. Cold Embrace will not save him. They have killed off the Centaur. Matsu, he also falls. Ramses with the impetus is enough damage, but Nisha, he's still strong, and he's ready to clean up the house as Ramses will fall. Buybacks are coming out from the side of EG. Yapzor's getting low, but Arteezy's hexed up. He's rooted down. Arteezy will fall, dead for 50, and now Nisha, he steps towards another kill. Another net off the mark. Arbed still being chased upon. E-Blade will slow him down. There's the root. Nisha has the control. Arbed is surrounded. Fly is trying to come over. Can he help him in time? Is there anything for this OD? There isn't. It's a triple kill for Nisha, and the fight's not over yet. Yapzor setting up for Nisha to step across, hold down another, crit will fall, ultra kill for Nisha, and look at the
He's going for the back
He's
line.
got Meepo's deep as well. Another root, another hold down, Fly will push it off for Nisha. He's diving on, rampage for the Meepo.
He wants more.
He wants the devil. He surrounds Ramsey's rooting up. Buybacks are coming out. Can they do anything to save him? They'll force him back. Now he'll turn. Maybe Nisha's bitten off more than he could chew. The E-Blade saves the Meepo from the potential hits of this Enchantress. As Nisha, he can back away. There's just nothing that EG have to answer this Meepo. For EG to execute, and then came the Meepo. It just really was that extra bit of a kicker. And now Secret stepping into the jungle. Crit will get the toss back. They're looking for Puppey inside. They're Crit's up, and Puppey, he is falling low to the hard hits off the OD, but Crit's been separated. Nisha and Matu clean him up. They do lose the Wyvern, and there is the gem on the decks. Matu lays up with the one.
my God.
He's killed the two. It's a triple kill from the Timberman. He's trying his best in the chrono. He'll kill off Yapzor, but now he's potentially in trouble. Another time walk. The double buybacks coming out from EG. They're trying to slow down Nisha. Glimmer Cape keeps the Meepo safe, and he'll get out of there.
But, you know, it's a Meepo, so it's to be expected.
Stampede. He's going to look to jump in on mid.
On Ramses.
He's got to use the false promise straight away, Fly, but now Fly will be focused. Another force gets him away. EG, they're going in. They're trying to play aggressively here. Crit looking for the toss back. Hex is out. They're onto the tiny. On the back, Fly. He's being focused by Matu. Defensive Astro will help out for a little bit of time, but they kill off Crit. They smack down Fly with a boundless strike, and they're ready to dive in for more. Arbed, BKB's, TP's out. Anything to stop it there isn't, so Arbed will escape. But with the two supports down for a minute, Secret, they can push in, take the tier 2, and they take towers at such an incredible rate with the amount of damage that Nisha does. They're ready to go high ground, and with that long cooldown of the chrono, it's still not there for 40 more seconds.
Yep, the repair kit comes out. Who do they give it to? It's on Abed. He throws it onto the tower, but the tower's already dead.
It does nothing at all. And now into the base they go. Zai finds the setup. Ramses, he's forced back. Can they quite finish him? He will live. They'll protect Ramses. Arteezy able to sort of take the focus away from the Enchantress. He's starting to steal up, build up some of the mana on Arbed. He's getting the charges, but the racks, they're going. The melee racks fall. Now with the TP in, can they get any sort of catch Crit? He's looking for the toss back. Only gets a creep though. Secret, they're able to get everybody out of there.
And he's a gold lead at the 40-minute mark. 43-minute mark.
Anisha found Ramses. Should be some sort of save for him. There's a force to break him out of the combo.
He was still E-bladed there, actually, so the Boundless Strike did no damage.
Nisha very close to being able to pick up that blessing, get another Meepo online for himself, and in mid, Ramses, he steps forward this time. They've got enough to take him down. And Ramses, he is short of the money for buyback now. Secret moving for more. Arteezy, he goes for the credit with the Stampede, the Aghanim Stampede, providing that damage resistance with Arteezy. He can't even kill off Yapzor. Matu turns towards him.
He's trying to fight.
Keep him alive. Arteezy is just not doing enough damage. He doesn't have the items to do so. As Secret, they'll surround the OD. At least gets the blink off in time. He will get away, but Arteezy's still in trouble. The Hex is out. Arteezy will fall. Dead for 90. They do finally get the Arbed OD as well. Both cores will buy back, but they're now without a Chronosphere. And without that, pretty much without any sort of hope of doing anything to stop the inevitable.
They literally do no damage to this Meepo. Abed got, I think, 5-6 hits off, and then he actually walked into the Chronosphere by accident, but either way, he was not going to have a chance to be able to bring down the sets.
Pretty much one
Is it a one-shot?
The buyback comes out, Matu going in deep, jumps forward with the initial blade onto Arteezy. Hex is there, can they save Artur? Wukong Shimada is out, they'll force him to the side, but Arteezy is dead. GG is called, EG will finally submit as Secret take game 2. I think we all wondered after game 1 how hard Secret would hit back, and my goodness, they didn't hold anything back there with this
Stun. I just feel like you have the lockdown thanks to the Lion Clock. You need raw damage because your 3-4-5 right now aren't really providing any. TA has 0 AoE as well, so I'd love the core that could also shove lanes out.
Yeah, in the lane. They're both good. I mean, Secret have taken the pace. I like it quite a bit, just the fact that they're able to run down towers now. They've got this early Roshan advantage too. Like if they walk away with lanes, they get the early Rosh, they're going to take map control, and we're just going to see a repeat of game 1 and 2.
Yep, I really really like Secret's lineup here. I think that they'll be able to control the mid game, which to me is the secret to Dota nowadays.
I only have one question though. Are we gonna see fights, more fights? Is there gonna be a first blood before 5 minutes?
Closer game.
Closer game.
There is, absolutely.
This is a closer game. You'll have heard it from Grant. He promises it. There you go.
Guaranteed.
Game 3, EG Secret. Take it away.
Versus Evil Geniuses and Fog with these drafts. This
I think it's always going to be great when you're playing versus these illusion heroes, of course, versus like the Nagas, the PLs. It's a great setup, but it's also just a good game because he's versus Omni Knight as well, and also it's another stun. Look at the amount of lockdown that they have and the follow-up that they have to a curse, let's say, or a follow-up to a hook shot, any type of initiation. They're going to have a lot of different disables to at least follow up versus the side of EG. Matchup because like sometimes you might just see the Storm kill the TA because he gets a pull-in vortex or something along those lines, or rotation comes in and you can go for that. Speaking of rotation,
it is Crit. He's going to be able to get the toss back. Nisha's got the refraction. Will save him against some of the damage, but now they managed to fight through it. Nisha getting blocked up, and that'll set up for first blood for Arbeck. Crit, he's done it so many times on his Tiny, and already just making these first early moves around the map. You've got to keep your eyes on this man. He's going to be making plays all over.
Up top to secure his own farm.
And main.
Mid.
Good stun here. Nisha's going to be able to set up a little bit of damage. At the same time, Arbeck's still got mana to play with, and Crit is around. So Nisha won't be able to stay aggressive onto Arbeck despite the low mana. Both supports just stick.
The creep, and it was looking towards walking toward the tier 2, but Nisha was able to actually secure 2 last hits. And continued pressure in mid. Immediately they're going to go. Crit, he's still in the area. Yapzor didn't see him.
Yeah, Yapzor's left. They need to get back over here as soon as they can. Yapzor's TPing it over, but it's too late. He's under the tower, and EG, another kill. Yapzor, he gave up on hanging around. Crit made this really nice juke around the trees. I think Yapzor expected the Crit maybe headed elsewhere, but he hadn't. And Crit, again, finding these opportunities to...
We have a rune coming out. It's bottom. It's an arcane. Abed is able to get it. They will get the stun. They don't have a hex, but the mana drain, the slow that comes out from it.
Very nicely pulls him back, and that buys time for Crit to come in. Arbeck will be saved. Again, Crit, just the savior at the mid lane, making this lane beautifully set up for Arbeck to continue to have a good time. The farm's still very close between them. You know, Nisha is keeping up, but Crit, he's just making it that little bit easier.
So we should be able to follow the movements. And we are hitting that 5-minute mark for bounties. Zai getting aggressive.
Let's see what he can do against Fly. I mean, a couple more procs with the battery assault, and after rocket flare, that'll do it. Zai diving in and takes the kill underneath the nose of the 2 players. Arteezy cannot get over in time to tank enough of the battery assault. At the same time, EG making the counter play. They're pushing on bottom, and guess who's there? Guess who's involved? And we'll see the TP over from the Storm. He's looking to make this play very early on. Arbeck, he recognizes that Zai is low, and he goes in for this play. He's now going to look towards Puppey. Puppey is trying to fly away, but Arteezy's there waiting on the other side of the cliff. As Puppey, he's in danger. Arteezy chases him down. Zip fall from Arbeck. I mean, we've seen this man make so many early moves on his Storm, but this game, 7 minutes in, he's coming into the top lane, and he's getting 2 kills for his team.
I think this is the reason why he made that quick rotation toward top. This big stack, he doesn't want to get stoned. But look at this. The mid laners, both moving so early on. Nisha, level 6 though.
He may get a kill out of this as they slow down Fly.
Does actually miss with the trap there, actually, but with the side blade, he hits him.
There we go. The drag back onto Nisha. Avalanche 12, but Yapzor's there with a stun to hold back Crit still. They'll chase on. Nisha's got to be focused. Another zip. Arbeck's in. They'll get pushed down, but in fact, they're pushed down towards Nisha. Gets the refraction out, but the toss back's there. Up to the shrine. Arbeck, he's shrining up. He's getting the mana. He drags back in the TA. Another
three-man stun.
But it's not enough to save Nisha. And again, you know who the man was that enabled that? Crit. When Crit respawned, he came to the tower. He refilled Arbeck's bottle, giving him that initial mana to start off that. I mean, both teams so far, this has been excellent. The pace to play mid.
Again.
He's got the toss back straight into the hands of the Storm Spirit. Zai will TP in. Arbeck's still got a lot of mana to play with. He turns. Vortex is back at top of that side. He hook shots across, but he doesn't catch on to Arbeck, so Arbeck can zip back to safety. They will lose Crit. The TP is in for a secret. Will warrant them a kill on the support, but Arbeck...
Crit TP'd mid. He filled Abed's bottle again. These two are just...
Oh, they're on the hunt. Arbeck, he zips in onto Nisha. What sort of backup is there? Zai's trying to come across to help out, but another zip forward. The magic burst bringing Nisha down low. There's the avalanche. Nisha refraction in a second is back up. Can they fight for it? Toss forward. They'll stay on top. The refraction's now gone. He's trying to get his mana back up, Arbeck with the bottle, but he hasn't enough mana to look for Nisha. They'll turn towards Zai. Meanwhile, Arteezy, he also killed off Yapzor. The drag back, Zai's in trouble. He'll lose his courier. He'll lose his life. Another kill for Arbeck.
My God, just relentless. I mean, we asked for this, right? We wanted fighting, we wanted battling. We have more kills, I think, than the first game entirely already at this point. 14 kills in it, and we did see Arteezy.
Face down bottom for him. He even cleans up the tower alone. Mid lane, they're looking to go on Ramsey's side. They'll pop down the cogs, fingers out, bam, they got him. Yapzor gets the kill, gets a finger stack up at the very good timing of 11 minutes, and they can now push on onto the mid. Fortification will be popped to Matu, a little low on mana. So a back off for now. Crit's in the neighborhood to see if he can get a catch. So Secret have to be a little wary of that. Puppey, he's soaking up levels top, does have the 6 to make plays. And Zai, he's found Fly, all on his own.
Easy kill.
Doesn't look to be any help for Fly. He cannot escape this. As Zai will find the straggler.
That is the dream about this Clockwork pick versus, well, Tiny, he has some type of a solution if he can find a creep to be able to toss the Clockwork away onto, but these two supports, they're very vulnerable to a Clockwork, even in the out.
Seeing if there was anything ready to look for a jump on him, but they can back off safely. Mid lane, Crit and Abed, they want to keep this tempo going. They're smoked up, looking for action. There's the toss, it's straight in onto Yapzor, but Yapzor, he's quick with the Hex, gets it up before there's a Vortex, but now Abed can play on with no worries. The Hex is on top of Yapzor. The burst isn't quite enough yet. He's never had
Hookshot too.
to play. He's out of another Abed, trying to get in, but there's so much backup for Abed. Ramses and Fly, they're here as well. They turn, they kill off the clock. As EG are playing so well around their storm. Now they can look to try to punch their Secret. They're in. Abed, but again, the avalanche, the heals, they're keeping their storm safe. Abed's able to pick up the haste route. As he can bottle back up in a second.
Arteezy joins as well. We have, is that 9 heroes in the mid lane? Really could be a difference maker.
And these timings, again, Secret, no hesitation. Yapzor's just got the finger back online.
He's got to get those stacks up. He's got to use it every cooldown.
Let's see if they can find Crit in the trees. Crit's trying to hide. He's juking this out quite nicely. He's in the little spot. And Crit, they're actually not going to find him yet.
No, just kidding.
As the Arctic Burn ends, the trees get cleared out.
But the backup.
He's got backup straight in. They go onto the wire and Puppey will fall. As they cannot find Crit in time, they cannot kill him. Backup's inbound, and again, it's another kill there. Abed's getting involved in mid.
The bigger one.
Burst him down. They've got the sun, the finger, isn't enough in it. Yapzor's in town to get the kill, but look at the reaction. Abed's in with Ramsey. They're starting to drain the mana of Abed. He'll zip away to break it. He looks towards Matu. The chain frost is out. He'll bounce once to Yapzor. Nisha still trying to push onwards with the refraction. Toss in, Abed, he turns, Zai, he falls. Another kill for Abed as EG, they back away, and they won't lose anyone else out of this. Whew.
Often as possible, and I actually like that he went for the multiple points in mana drain rather than multiple points in Hex. I think this mana drain is actually going to put in a lot of work, as we see it does get the storm down very quickly.
He's in Abed. He's using all of his mana to close this gap. Yapzor is there, but EG, they've got the numbers. Heavily Grace onto Abed. He's low on the mana Fly. He's tossed forward, looks for the setup on Yapzor, but Nisha looks to tell him. GA's out from Ramses. Ramses is getting low.
Nisha!
They're moving. The Sinister Game's pulling Nisha inside. He threads the needle. He doesn't hit anyone at all. He'll still step forward to try and push them back. Gets on top of Crit. Goes with the stun. They've got the stun. The Crit will live. Crit backs away. And now EG, they still want to fight. Crit, he's stepping back forward. Another avalanche onto Zai, and it makes the space. He gets away. Impeccable play from both teams. 5-man on the mid lane for Secret. They want to take this tier 1 away, and they'll find it. Hook shot from Zai. He's in onto Ramses, locking him down in the cogs. There's the follow-up into any save for Ramses. He pops the drum. He tries to run.
Got the heal.
He finds Zai now stuck under the down with the cold embrace. He'll heal Zai up. Nisha's by his side. Chain Frost is out. Zai still alive. Another rocket flare. Abed zips across. Will help finish the kill. They'll punish Zai for diving too far.
7 kills now for Abed, 7, 0, and 4, just involved in pretty much all of them on the side of EG, and just barely able to get rid.
Looking for the BKB, he's now going to be very prepared to turn up to these fights, and it will be incredibly hard for EG to do much against him at all. At the moment, from EG, it's pretty much entirely magical. Inside the jungle, another kill is found. Again, 3 stacks now built up on the finger damage of Yapzor. Every single time it's ready, he's finding action, and these stacks, they're racking up at an incredible pace. Sorry.
Able to disable the Storm Spirit, that's the dream condition there for Secret. As now they're looking to go, as Matumba is pushing the top lane.
Let's see what they can find, Matu.
Can they just actually go into the Roche pit and try to sneak that one here? First, I think they want to take a fight.
I mean, with the Desolator on TA, there's always that temptation. But they'll look for action first. Matu starting to open up onto Crit. The rest of EG are coming over, but they cannot get there in time. Crit will fall. Secret trying to block up the rest of them. They get onto Fly. 2 dead on EG. Secret, a
that might be the window.
successful invasion of the jungle. They'll back off, and they have got that opportunity.
see those kills available for themselves and then go for an easier rush, but there is still a way to contest for EG. Like we said, they have the Song of the Siren, they have a Storm Spirit with a Bloodstone already finished up at this point in the game.
And you're right, Arteezy is going to do a lot of damage now. Ahmed, it's a big zip, quick zip back to avoid any sort of disable. The curse will be chopped down, holding him in position. As if EG could continue to fight this. Ahmed's getting burst low, he has enough mana to get back outside of the pit. Now on top of the mana with the diffusal blade, Arteezy is shredding through him. A cold embrace buys Matu sometime. They'll use the GH so they can try and stay on target, but Matu, he's running. Arteezy, he's singing the song, he's trying to chase and see if they have the control. They surround Nisha, Ahmed's in on top of them. The TA in so much trouble, the sentry is down. They see him through the meld, they kill the TA off, and now with the mana being burned by these illusions of Arteezy, Secret all getting pushed back. Arteezy is making a beeline straight for Yapzor. Yapzor gets pulled back by the Sinister Gaze. It's a double kill for Arteezy, and they're not done yet. They'll look for Zai. Ahmed's stunned, but the Heavenly Grace from Ramses gives him the safety to get away from the stuns. He zips out. The two buybacks of Secret, are they actually going to be able to find a catch with it? They have the hook shot. Zai, he's looking for the angle, gets the vision. He's setting it up. Another slow onto Artur. He has the illusions out, and with that in mind, Zai cannot find the angle for the hook shot. EG will step back.
They have to get this. They have to go for this rush now. It feels like on Secret with those two buybacks, but EG, they continue to contest this.
Nisha, he's got to be careful. He brought back.
It's a regen rune.
Another zip in Ahmed. He's starting to play around with it, getting the most value out of the regen rune. And now Zai, he's on to Ramses. Ramses, he's still got a lot of health in the pool. Avalanche right out of cover with a finger, burst him low. He's stuck in the cogs. He's killed off. Nisha finds the kill. Now a buyback from Ramses. They've got to hold this fight around Roche, but Secret, they've already found a second. Double kill for Nisha. As EG knows, Secret, they brought back for this action. They've got to do so as well in turn. They cannot let Secret get this Roshan. Now the clash is real. These two teams are so close at the moment, matched in everything, matched in skill and ability, and it is showing.
Full mana up on everybody on the side of EG except for the Tiny. Matamba Man is very low on mana. I don't know if they're going to be able to respond this one.
Ahmed's deep. A bit of time brought by the cold embrace. They've got the control over the curse is there. Buy space for Yapzor, but Ahmed's so deep he can stay on top of target. The chain point, the pullback. Yapzor, but Ahmed dies for this. The song comes out from EG. We'll see what they want to do. There's a TP in aggressively from Matamba Man. They're trying to TP out fly. Crit, Arteezy. Oh, he's not going to get away. He's not going to get away. They've got the yaws. They slam him down. The backup, it's already gone home. Arteezy left alone and killed off. Secret get a second core kill, and the chase is not done yet. Matu trying to hold down Ramses, but with a Heavenly Grace, the debuff won't last long. Now maybe Roshan could be the target. The two cores of EG, they do have buyback, but do they really want to use it for this? They do. There's your answer.
That Storm Spirit in the last team fight, throwing a Meld, a Deso, and an Orb of Destruction. The Mighty's armor is quite a lot.
Matu pushing in very aggressively there, going behind the trees, and he may have caused sides in order to die as well. EG, they zip across, they're on top of the clock, and Matu going a little too far, feeling a little too safe with Zai in the neighborhood, but it was so easy for
on the Tiny as well as the Lich. It was under vision of Team Secret though, so they are aware of this one with the TPs coming in.
There is TP backup coming forward. Matu's able to interrupt the channeling. They'll look towards Crit. The Frost Shield will give him some safety, but Matu and Puppy will be able to take him down with the magical and the physical. Ahmed, he's working on Nisha. They're bringing Arteezy and the illusion, starting to burn that mana. Matu's looking to push the supports, push Fly away. He can kill off Fly. He's used the BKB for this Matu, so now he's got to be careful. He has to retreat. Nisha with the jukes, the refraction, the blink down. He'll get himself out of there, but Ahmed, he's hunting the song. It cancels any chance of an escape. He still has the TP available, but he's got no BKB, of course, with this build, Nisha. Still, it doesn't matter. Ahmed, he doesn't want to fight this. Zips out, TP's away. Yapzor's not there quite into the pit. This will be scanned down. Immediate buyback from EG. They know that someone's in there, and Ahmed, he's ready to punish it. Zips it straight away, looking to break the refraction with the avalanche. They toss him back. He's in trouble. He's too far away from the rest of the team. No, die. He's in. Hookshot. That gives the chance for Nisha to be able to blink out. No damage was done after refraction. Nisha will be fine. And with a curse of Puppy, Secret can maybe turn this one around. Matu, he's lining up the two-man stun. Nisha's looking for the angle, but he knows Ahmed's still good to go. Ahmed using the last bit of mana to go in onto Nisha. Arteezy, he looks towards Matu. Matu's BKB is back online. Instantly uses it. Cannot risk being jumped on by any further members of EG.
How long on these shrines? 190 on Secrets, also 205 seconds on EG.
sneak up and look for the catch. Arteezy in the middle lane. He's looking for the setup.
Nisha.
He's not interested in Matu. Well, he's going to try and look to focus both of them with the illusions being placed in a way that will start to burn the mana. Does force Matu to pop the BKB as he wants to try and commit onto Artur. He breaks out of the cogs. He's backing off towards the rest of his team now. Arbet zips it. Curse is used, holding Arteezy down in place. He's starting to lose a bit of the mana to himself. Matu goes in, but his BKB's worn off Matu, so Matu's got to be careful. And they'll zip from Arbet. They're pulling onto the two of them. They've lost Matu. They've lost Yaptor. Two dead on Secret, both without buyback. Puppy's gone as well. Puppy buys back immediately. Arbet is hunting for Nisha. Nisha trying to split away from the rest of EG, but they stay on top of them. Pull it back, fly with a sinister gaze. Nisha will fall as well. Double kill for Arteezy as EG take a convincing team fight win to make those game-deciding plays.
Mid now, since they knew Arteezy was top, they're looking to make a play.
He's going to zip in, quick zip in and zip out. Zai's going to be there with a follow. Actually able to get the hook shot. No, the hate into Yapsil's control. Arbet, he loses the Aegis. One life gone on the Storm. Can they do it a second time? That's the question. Matu still with the magic pumping out. They have to keep their distance from the lightning point. He clicks it again. Sets up for the drag back. Arbet gets the two of them. The chain frost as well. The bounce is a beautiful fall. The curse holds back Arbet momentarily, but he's still got mana to fight with. They're looking at Nisha. They're looking at Zai. Zip forward again. Zai's got no safety to rely on, and Arbet he's not done. Zips back across. Arteezy finishes off Nisha. They're in onto Yapsor. 3 dead on Secret. Nobody with buybacks to come in, but Yapsor, he turns the stun. It gives him the chance to blink away. He will live. Just got to be careful. Puppy's going to go in deep. Crit. He's in on him straight away with the avalanche. Puppy separated from any sort of backup. They're looking towards this Wyvern. Arteezy pushing him back with the illusion. Sipping from Arbet. He plays around with Matu. Puppy gets the curse off. He's looking to get out as well. With that TP, he will escape. Matu, he's still trying to force this. Now puts the BKB and a TP out from him will be successful as well. They do manage to get out of their Secret. That AoE damage. You'll set up onto the Naga Siren, but Arbet, he's in on the backside. 3-man Vortex crit with a follow-up avalanche, the toss-up. They're being burst, losing over the cards. Puppy, he's trying to turn, but there's no follow-up. The Splinter Blast will be there, but it's still so hard for Secret to get in. Matu tries to poke, but Arteezy, he responds with the song. EG, they're in on top. He's setting up the 3-man Vortex. Does he want to commit? He doesn't. He just lays down the remnants, forces out the BKB. Matu, he has to use it. They're in. They found Nisha. Another zip. Zai comes in with a hook shot to try and push them away. A cold embrace. Heals Nisha back up, but Zai, he loses his life for his attempt. Buyback immediately. But EG, they push on. Another tier 3 will fall. What can Secret do to punish? It does not look like a lot. They cannot catch any members of EG as EG simply retreat.
Really just proves to be such a problem. And they're just going to stay in this area. They don't have to back up.
Yeah, and in they go, Arbet. The 3-man Vortex crit with a follow-up avalanche. Once more, he's laying down the remnants. BKB comes out from Nisha. It's finally out on him. He's trying to link towards Ramses. They have to nullify. The hook shot. The setup from Yapsor. Ramses, he's down. They killed off the Omni Knight. What can they look to now? Nisha turns towards Arbet. Arbet still with the mana good to zip down to the low ground. He's got the arcane rune ticket as well. Curse is there. Zai getting the kill on Fly. Buyback from Ramses. Buyback from Fly. Nisha's in trouble. Nisha is dead. No buyback on the TA. He's gone for 90 seconds at EG. They're ready to jump for more. Matu's mana being dread. Arbet in one spot. The 2-man Vortex. The new dead on Matu. And they get the triple for Arteezy. 2 heroes without buyback. Zai, he fought back for this one. He's trying to hide the Vortex, dragging them, and Matu back in. The illusions of Arteezy doing so much work. Secret, they cannot deal with them. Puppy, he'll fall. Ultra kill for Arteezy. Zai, he's going to go down as well. The Chain Frost finishes him off. GG is called, and EG will take game 3.
He gets a rampage right at the end of it, right after the game. Does get called, but man, EG just ramped up the pace so much in this game.
What a game.
I think the most exciting thing I've ever seen around that Roche pit, it's like 16 minutes in, we're having a 5v5, 3, 4, 5 buybacks come out, 1 from each, 2 or 3 from each side, just constant battles in Secret. They don't know what hit them.
I mean, they don't. Are looking a little bit lost after that one. I mean, it was an